What's up, humans? It's Steven, and it's time for Lost. This is episodes 9 and 10. Let's get it. So y'all have no idea the chokehold this show has had over me. It dominates my mind in my free time. I even ended up drawing John Locke. You might be able to see him back there. I'll put a picture up. It's not a very good drawing because I only did it in like 10 or 15 minutes. But by the end of the season, I'll probably do an actual drawing, like maybe charcoal, and I'll do a time-lapse video so you guys can see the process. But yeah, I love this show, and John Locke is my favorite character, so I can't help but draw things when it occupies my mind like this. I knew we were gonna get a Sayid episode next. The way that last one ended off, I was like, we gotta be delving into this guy. I'm here for it. Now the question is she still alive or is she dead? What the hell? That's like Cable. How far away from the group did he go? Because this Cable was just like not really hidden. Tripwire. You need to look for a secondary trap because that one might be a decoy. Yep, there it is. Oldest trick in the book. Leave an exposed tripwire, that way someone steps over it into the real trap.
Dude, I'm just saying, it'd be sweet if we could have, I don't know, something to do.
Like jobs.
Surviving here, Hurley. And that's my main concern, is keeping us alive.
With Alex.
This has got to be a flashback, right?
Alex.
Oh no, it's current.
What?
Where is Alex?
Okay, I figured this had to be a third party, someone that we haven't met yet.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh. So they got power out here and everything.
That reminds me, Sayid.
There she is.
Increased responsibilities. Promotion is commensurate with your move. This if you won't miss being a communications officer.
Mr. Locke, are you going back out to hunt?
Forbid?
Can I go with you? I mean,
Hell no, kid, no.
Whoa!
I was just talking to Mr. Locke.
I know what you're doing. Not gonna happen, man. Get back to bed.
Nice try, but nah.
I'm a survivor of a plane crash. I found a wire on the beach. I followed it. I thought it might have something to do with a transmission we picked up on a receiver.
You just happened to hear my distress call. I know what you are.
Oh, she has lost her mind. She's completely lost her mind.
Those batteries, they wouldn't be able to produce enough power to transmit your distress call all these years.
Broadcast from somewhere else. But they control it now.
They? How many parties are on this island?
She's a known associate of Kurdish and Shiite insurgents.
I'm going to ask you some questions. And if you refuse to cooperate, I'm going to hurt you. Do you understand?
Nobody calls me Noor, Sayid. You of all people should know that.
So they know each other.
Am I so different from the little girl in the schoolyard?
Damn.
But then you always were older than your years. Weren't you, Sayid?
Not old enough to understand that being pushed in the mud was a sign of affection.
This is not my first interrogation by the Republican Guard.
Oh, she said, I can take
This
it.
is where they burned me with acid.
Oh.
They pierced my hands with a drill.
Oh.
I'd like to see the soles of my feet.
Nah,
where
I'm
they
good.
flayed the skin off. These are handiworks of your friends.
She is hardcore AF.
Can I take Vincent to the beach?
I'll take you later, man. I'm in the middle of something.
But there's nothing to do around.
Well, you gotta figure out stuff to do, know what I'm saying?
Let him help you. Let him help you.
And Nadia. You left her too?
She's dead.
Yeah, I figured. Ah.
Because of me.
Ah.
See, this junction here, reroute some of the spring's water flow into a couple of suspended basins. Pop in some holes, you got shower.
Hell yeah, my boy Mike. Let's go.
Hurley's all worked up about something. Said we should come see it.
Oh,
Hopefully
golf.
last. Island open.
What?
It's 2 holes for now. 3 par, and no waiting.
Hurley, you built a golf course?
Rich idiots fly to tropical islands all the time to whack balls around.
All the stuff we gotta deal with, man.
Then just surviving's not gonna cut it. We need some kind of relief, you know?
Gotta
we need some way
live.
that we can, you know, have fun. That's right, fun. Or else we're just gonna go crazy waiting for the next bad thing to happen.
I mean, it is good for morale. You can't underestimate that.
This is the problem, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I know what I'd do, but it's gotta be your call.
Are they playing around? They're definitely playing.
Give me a 7-iron. Got it.
Yo. I'm terrible at golf, by the way. It's like the only sport I cannot play.
Sorry about the sedative. It was the only safe way for me to move you.
Oh, she's mapped out the island. Yo, she's about to be so clutch.
Then I want to know your name.
Danielle.
That's a beautiful name.
We were part of a science team.
Science, okay, not military.
Our vessel was 3 days out of Tahiti. When our instruments malfunctioned, the ship slammed into rocks, ran aground. The hull breached beyond repair.
The message I heard, you said it killed them all.
We were coming back from the Black Rock. It was them.
The Black Rock.
They were the carriers.
Who were the carriers?
The others.
What others? What is the Black Rock?
You think I'm insane?
No, I just wish you would give us a little more information. That's all. You're speaking in code, low-key.
We have 2 suspects in custody. Have a look at these photographs. All you need to do is nod. If you prove you're willing to cooperate, I think I can get them to free you.
She said, I ain't no snitch.
This isn't a game, Nadia.
Yet you keep playing it, Sayid. Pretending to be something I know you're not.
Damn, their relationship is fascinating.
One outcast to another? I think about making more of an effort.
That's all it takes, bruh.
Where are you going?
If we're lucky, it's one of the bears.
Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like her people brought the bears.
The monster.
There's no such thing as monsters.
Well, he now has a tool to free himself. What are the chances that gun is loaded, though? No, don't forget the picture!
I've been going crazy trying to make everyone feel safe. I haven't been sleeping because I want everyone to feel safe. And he builds a golf course. Everyone feels safe.
You left me alone at the caves.
What? I left you with Claire.
She's sleeping.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I just got caught up. I'm really sorry, Will. I'm sorry. I screwed up. I'll make it up to you.
Yeah, Mike really has to learn how to be a dad.
Put the gun down, Danielle. Put it down on the ground.
Did he check to see if it was loaded?
What's going on?
40 meters outside this door
There's a supply truck that will be leaving shortly. They don't check them on the way out.
I feel like his superior is gonna be onto this. He knows Sayid.
Come with me.
I can't. Desertion. They would kill my family.
Sayid.
Yep, there we go. Oh, you're
Lost.
Sayid. You're so
Lost.
You escaped, you stole my gun, and you shot him. And then you shot me.
Oh, so that's where his bullet wound comes from.
Please, I don't wish to hurt you.
Already have.
Don't.
Yeah, bruh. You didn't check.
The firing pin has been removed. Robert didn't notice it was missing either when I shot him.
Oh.
But you loved him.
He was sick.
Sick.
Took them one after the other. I had no choice.
Oh.
Lost.
You killed them.
What would have happened?
So is this a zombie situation?
I can't let you go. Don't you understand? Have someone to talk to touch.
You'll find me in the next life.
Damn.
If not in this one.
Is that what he said to Nadia?
On the back of
Or is that what she said to... Oh, okay. Yeah.
I know what it's like to hold on to someone.
And to have to let him go.
The more I hold on, the more I pull away from those around me.
I know what that's like. You could come with us. You can go with him.
Come with me.
Yeah. She not gonna go.
You don't have to be alone, Danielle.
She kind of reminds me of Sarah Connor, but the old version of Sarah Connor.
Who is Alex?
Alex was my child.
Guys, please.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna help you out, Charlie.
Of course, before.
Dude, you're robbed. Bollocks! See that?
How long have they been out here? I swear they've been out here for hours.
I don't have any cash, but I'll bet my dinner on the dock.
I got 2 tubes of sunscreen, a flashlight, says he chokes.
Okay. Way to join the group, buddy. It's gonna take a minute for everybody to like you, but you know, if Zuko can do it, you can too.
Yeah, me too.
You just bet on Jack, dumbass.
We need sunscreen, princess.
Read the room, Shannon. Meanwhile, John is out here grinding.
Does your father know you're here?
Can you teach me how to do that?
Ah, Sayid is in danger, man. All right, I feel like I didn't really talk that much that episode, mainly because like it was very good and very insightful. I feel personally like we got quite a bit of information. Danielle is a bit of a game changer. So it's cool because I was wondering, would it be possible for her to still be alive, or would she possibly have offspring that have, grown over the 16 years or whatever. So Danielle, the original voice of the message, is still alive. She gave us, we actually gained some things from meeting her. Sayid got a map. He got a lot of her information. I imagine that's going to come in handy over a period of time. So she said they were scientists. I still believe, and I thought this back when we first saw the polar bear, I believe that it was her and her people that brought the bears over. We still don't know what kind of scientific expedition they were doing. Sayid pointed out that they had guns, but if they brought the bears over, that would explain why they had guns, as a form of control or whatever it was they were doing. I guess they needed guns. They came by sea, not by air, which I also kind of figured just when we heard the message and everything. So I wonder, is there anything still salvageable from their ship? After 16 years, I don't know how bad the damage was when it crashed or whatever, if all of that has been eroded or not. And then she also mentioned the Black Rock, and the Black Rock is very interesting to me. And I think there's a couple of things that could be going on there. She said that she sent the transmission from somewhere else. The Black Rock could be where they sent the transmission. She said they were coming back from the Black Rock, and she said it as if that's a place that they go, that they've been multiple times. It's like a landmark for them. Black Rock could be a meteor. My science fiction brain I keep thinking alien type stuff. So it could be a meteor that could have some interesting properties, which could be why they were able to transmit the signal. That's just assuming if the signal is coming from the Black Rock, but that's definitely going to come back around later. And so I'd be very interested to see what that Black Rock brings. I loved getting to see Sayid's backstory. I've been wondering about his backstory and about what happened to him and things like that. The relationship between him and Nadia, I find so fascinating. So I don't know much about the Republican Guard or the conflicts that they went through, but I just think it's so interesting to see a group of people where you can grow up in school with someone and then later on be fighting on opposite sides of a conflict. That is crazy, and it just speaks to the daunting nature of the world, how these two people are on opposite sides of a conflict, not due to their own personal beliefs necessarily. Well, I guess kind of due to their own personal beliefs, but it's more so, a matter of the system, and Sayid sees that he believes that he was fighting for his country, doing everything he needed to do to fight for his country, whereas Nadia chose the side that she was on for, based on probably her experiences and the things that she's seen in her life. But it all comes down to the system that they were born in. If both of them were born in a completely different country, in a completely different system, they clearly had feelings for each other. They clearly were infatuated by each other. And it's so sad to think that, had they been born somewhere else, their lives could have been very different, and I love that sort of look, into just human nature and how the system that you're in, the system that surrounds you, plays such a big factor on who you turn out to be, regardless of your own personal desires. So that's real cool to see. Michael is, man, he's definitely gonna have some work to do, because right now he clearly doesn't exactly know how to be a father, since Walt spent so much time living with his mom. Michael is definitely going to have to learn how to be more inclusive with Walt, how to, teach Walt things. Walt is a young boy, and as a young boy, you have so much curiosity. And the only person Walt feels like he can get his answers from is John Locke. And Mike, you can't be mad that your son is trying to hang out with John Locke when he tries to hang out with you. You're like, all right, some other time or later. So hopefully as we go along, Michael will start to understand that just whatever he's doing, just bring Walt into the fold. You know, my dad, when I was growing up, I used to always go to work with my dad for years. Just whenever he was doing cleaning jobs, whenever he was running his own business, I was always, my dad's shadow. I would go to work with him. And I feel like that really helped me out a lot as far as learning things, understanding things, and being able to be self-sufficient later on. And so hopefully that's something that Michael will gain on this island. It's just an understanding of how to be a father and how to, bring up Walt. Otherwise, Walt is just going to go get his information elsewhere. And I don't know. The verdict is still out if John Locke is the best person for that. I mean, but, we'll see. And then, shout out to Hurley, because I think that was a very good sort of, family outing. Let's call it family outing, because these people are kind of like a family. It's not enough to survive. You do also have to live, and getting that good morale boost by, building a golf course. I think that was really supreme of Hurley. And I'm also glad to see Sawyer starting to, give in a little bit to his callous ways. I would talk last episode about how it seems like he wants punishment, and he just sort of has this idea that, everybody's going to see me as an asshole, so I'm just going to go ahead and act like an asshole. And we've seen that in various instances, especially with Kate. If he goes to try and talk to Kate and she's hostile towards him, then he just goes right into asshole mode, because he's just like, it's just that idea that, this is how people see me, so I have to be that way. So it's cool to see some of that hard shell melt away from Sawyer. I don't know if we're going to keep calling him Sawyer, because we know that's not his name anymore, but I guess for now we're just going to call him Sawyer. But yeah, solid episode. Let's go ahead and get into the next one. Claire episode? Maybe? Yes! Oh, before she was even pregnant. Or I guess maybe freshly pregnant. But wait, this is the island. Oh, this must be a dream.
What's happening?
You know what's happening.
But I don't understand. Why?
He was your responsibility, but you gave him away, Claire.
What?
Everyone pays the price now.
Oh my God. Why is John Locke in your nightmare? Are you scared of him? Oh. Yeah, that's a horrible nightmare.
You were sleepwalking, all right? Okay.
Is she bleeding?
What happened?
What?
Did you ever sleepwalk before?
No, I don't think so.
Saw that fake peanut butter you ate.
What was the date that you found out that you were pregnant?
Is it pink?
I don't know yet.
I mean, did you actually pee on it?
Just give me a second.
Maybe you didn't do it right.
Thomas.
I wonder how old is she supposed to be here? Early 20s, I guess.
If we wanted to, we could do this.
Stop it.
No, I'm not kidding.
My mom would disown me.
She basically has already.
God, yeah, but with what? I mean, my $5 an hour job at Fish and Fry.
Oh, man.
This isn't what we want.
Maybe it is.
Okay, so he wanted to keep it.
This could be like,
a fresh start.
I don't know. Could be like the best thing ever.
Oh, that young love. So what changed?
You know, maybe we should...
Nah, you're not backing out now.
Just seems silly.
It's just a psychic, Claire. I mean, I thought you were all into this, all your astrology stuff.
Yeah, I know, but...
Yeah, Claire is a spiritual girl. What do you see? That lip quiver go crazy. What the heck? Are you seeing the plane crash?
I'm sorry. I can't.
Bro, tell her not to get on the plane. What the heck?
No, you were gonna say something.
You'll have to leave. Now.
What the heck? That's so sketch. Nah, bro, you can't just. What? Hey, yo, these dreams are crazy.
Someone attacked her.
What?
He held me down.
Who's ready to go?
I don't know. I couldn't say it.
What's going on?
Just now, you just ran.
Oh, man. She's hella paranoid.
He was trying to hurt my baby. He had this thing like a needle. Like he stabbed me with it.
Maybe we shouldn't have brought her to the caves.
So, I had an idea. I'm out here looking for some psycho with Scott and Steve, right? And I'm realizing, who the hell are Scott and Steve?
You're not helping me understand where.
Look, we don't know who's living here and who's still at the beach. I mean, we didn't even know each other. My name isn't Hurley. It's Hugo Reyes. Hurley's just a nickname I have, all right? Why?
What up, Hugo?
You want to start a census?
A registry, names, what people look like, who's related to who.
Bruh, Hurley is having some great ideas, not even gonna lie.
Claire? I can't do this.
Why not?
Are you breaking up with me?
Look, for the past 3 months, it's just, there's always some plan, some responsibility.
Really?
Be someone that you have to talk to.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to make sure that when the baby comes...
When the baby? Yeah, I mean, that is just not... It's like this now, What's it gonna be like when the baby comes?
Bro, this is a crazy switch up. There's no way you were that naive.
How in the hell am I supposed to be a dad, Claire? How about my painting? My life?
I knew.
You know what? It's good that this is coming out now, because he's clearly not equipped.
Claire's due in a little more than a week, maybe 2. But if she stays stressed out like this or has another panic attack, it could trigger an early labor. And out here with no instruments, no monitors, no anesthetic, that would not be good.
It's not all in the head.
Wouldn't you rather it be, though? Instead of someone actually trying to kill her? It's way better if these are actually just dreams.
So we're doing this list, survivors, names, home addresses, stuff like that.
Okay, well, you already have my name.
Not Lance.
Definitely not.
Last name?
Rom.
How do you determine if anybody lies about any of this?
Hey, what's this for?
Oh, it's nothing. Just, thought it'd be a good idea.
Y'all need to have a whole meet and greet. Let everybody mingle, talk to each other.
I can't even imagine how scary that must be for you. But the more upset you are, the more dangerous it is for you. And your baby. I want you to take these.
What is that?
It won't harm the baby. I promise.
You don't believe me.
Claire.
You think I'm making this up? I get attacked, and you want to give me sleeping pills?
They're not sleeping. Look, it's a very mild sedative,
leaving.
Claire. What? No, Claire.
Yo.
The beach, it's not safe here.
Wait, where are you gonna go?
I can tell you. This is important.
Okay.
It is crucial that you, yourself, raise this child.
You mean with Thomas? Is it easy?
The father of this child will play no part in its life, nor yours.
Okay.
Danger surrounds this baby.
What the?
Nature, your spirit, your goodness must be an influence in the development of this child.
You saying she's having a demon spawn baby?
If Thomas and I don't, get back together, I'm putting this baby up for adoption.
What? Well, I guess she doesn't feel like she can handle it.
Miss Littleton, please. The baby needs your protection. Miss Littleton, please.
So do we buy that this guy is an actual medium and is actually like getting like info, or is he a grifter? I mean, I guess he wouldn't be a grifter if he's getting our money back, but
I'm just gonna lay it out straight.
Okay, you do that.
I hear you had the flight manifest, and I need it. Want you to give it to me. Now, you could do what you normally do when someone asks for something. Tell me to screw off.
Screw off.
Or you could just give it to me. Because, dude, you could use the points.
Also, I'm willing to take Hurley in a fight versus Sawyer.
Manifest in a brown suitcase. Take it.
Atta boy. I hope you're not screwing around.
But I'm fine, okay? I don't need rescuing. I don't need...
Oh no. Not now, not now, not now.
I'm not leaving you alone. I
Charlie,
can
please,
deliver a
just
baby.
go.
I can do this. This must happen all the
Charlie,
time.
you don't know how to
Wait,
deliver...
no, listen to me. I'm not gonna let anything happen to you.
No, bruh.
Get Jack!
Claire, please lie down in some tall grass.
They'll pay your living and medical expenses.
Wow.
We found you an apartment. It's a really nice 2-bedroom place, and, well, we think you're going to be really comfortable.
Oh, they got money.
Now, I'll need you to sign and date here where indicated.
I'm sorry. I can't do this.
What? No! No!
Atta girl.
What's your name?
Ethan.
Ethan.
Are you all right?
You need to go to the caves. Run to the caves. Get Jack. Tell him that Claire.
Claire, is she okay?
She's having a baby. Go fast, okay? I'll be with her on the path right there. Go!
It'd be funny if he comes back. Wait, who's Jack? Is that the big guy with the curly hair?
You've spent the last 4 months telling me I have to raise the baby myself. Now you're giving me money and saying I don't have to?
What the? Why does everybody keep switching up on her?
I know this sounds ridiculous.
It does sound ridiculous.
Business, and I appreciate that you must think I'm a raving madman. But this is what must happen.
Bro, you're so inconsistent. This is making no sense.
So, you're giving me $6,000 to give my baby to a couple of strangers in Los Angeles.
12,000. The other 6 when you arrive in Los Angeles.
She was about to get 20 though, and an apartment.
And after everything, he was just full of it.
I mean, if he wanted it bad enough. You know, if he had the gift, and I believe some people do. Maybe he knew, Claire.
About the crash?
There was no couple in Los Angeles. He knew. He knew about the plane, what was gonna happen. Oh my God, he knew.
What? So we better get to talk to that guy again when we get off this island. Because bro got some explaining to do.
I found her. The French woman.
I need some water. What happened?
The woman on the island.
Why is John so interested in this?
We're not alone.
We got a problem. The manifest. Jack, the census. The names of everyone who survived.
Spit it out. Spit it out.
I interviewed everyone. One of them isn't in the manifest.
What?
He wasn't on the plane.
Hello there.
This guy. Oh my God. The Nathan Fillion looking dude.
Where's Jack?
Oh, he is sus. He's the other. He's one of the others. Ah, don't in there. Ah! Oh my God. What a place to end it. I can't even watch another one today. I've got stuff to do. So over the course of those 2 episodes, we have confirmation that they are not alone on the island. And that was probably my biggest question coming into this. Like when they landed, I was like, are they alone? Are they not? Are we only going to be seeing the people from the plane? And then, you know, when we got to meet the French woman, you know, it's still up in the air. Was she the only living person? And then she mentioned the others, and I kind of forgot to talk about this in the discussion last time. But the others, and I was like, is this a zombie situation? Because I know, like, in other forms of media, others are usually referred to as like zombies or maybe host of some sort of spirit or something. That guy looks crazy as hell. Just that sort of dead stare that he had when he came across Claire and Charlie. And so, I don't know, that just brings up a lot of questions for me. Specifically because you have the psychic, you know, claiming that the baby must be parented by Claire, otherwise there's a lot of evil or danger that will befall the baby. Yeah, it's just a lot of weird stuff, and I honestly can't tell if we're leaning more supernatural or if we're leaning more scientific. Like, it can go either way. It can be a supernatural thing, it can be a scientific thing, it can be an alien thing. I haven't felt this way since I started watching Stranger Things. But yeah, I guess once again, I just feel like I don't have enough information to fully speculate or fully even throw out a theory. One thing I do think is kind of cute or cool or whatever is just the relationship between Charlie and Claire. I just think it's interesting how Charlie is Catholic and Claire is more into the spirituality type of thing. And if you look at spirituality, at least from like a religious standpoint, it's more religious people would see spirituality, astrology and all that stuff as delving into magic. So it's kind of like you have like magic and religion, and these two are coming together. And I love that, like, regardless of, you know, each other's backgrounds, they respect each other's ideologies. Like, I thought it was real cool that Charlie, you know, even though he's Catholic, he didn't shoot down the possibility of the psychic or the medium actually having a gift. But man, that just really calls into question, like, what's going on with that baby. Also, the guy, the other, he looked like he was staring at Claire's stomach. I don't know if they're cannibals, possibly. Maybe they eat people. We need to know how many of them are there. Whoa. Okay, hold on. Let's wind it back. Danielle Rousseau, she says that she was a scientist. I personally believe they brought the polar bears over here. What if whatever science they were doing, whether they had some sort of chemical agent, I don't know. I don't want to speculate on what the science was, but what if that science led to the creation of the others, and not necessarily like it like created them, but what if all of the others, well, this guy's not French, so I don't know. I'm just gonna spit it out there and just see where it goes. What if all the others are a part of the science, the people who were on that science expedition, and whatever kind of science they were working on had some sort of negative effect on them, mutated them or whatever. Perhaps Danielle assumed that they died, and maybe they did in a clinical sense die, and then they were resurrected not as themselves, and now they're running around doing crazy stuff on this island. That's a wild, bonkers ass theory. So I got like 2% faith in that theory, but that's all I've got to work with right now. Like, this show is throwing me for a loop, man. Oh my God, I am so confused. I really wish they didn't end it right there. But anyway, that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Remember to drink some water, and if no one's told you today, just know that I love you. Peace out, everybody.